Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Monday Night Raw. I am Gorilla Monsoon, Harif Aladdin, and Samoa Joe. And today on Monday Night Raw, our Moon Day Night Underdone, we are going to seek out who will be fighting Drew McIntyre for the TWF Heavyweight Winnings. Gorilla Monsoon said, "That's right," Aladdin said. "We're going to be seeing who is going to be who will face Drew McIntyre for the TWF Heavyweight Winnings." I tell you one thing, Samoa Joe said, whoever that man is it King Kong or it's someone else, we'll hear of Randy Orton. If Randy Orton is going to be ready to go by next month, we don't know. But we do have two men in the ring who may not be friends, but they have the same foe. That would be Dennis Rodman and Kevin Owens. Well, I want to welcome everyone to the Kevin Owens Show. And today my guest here is Dennis Rodman. That everyone may think of Dennis Rodman from his time, in WCW. You want to have a seat? No. Alright, no seat then. You probably can't sit in anyway. Probably remember him. You probably think of him from his time in the NWO and his time in WCW. So, me and you, Dennis Rodman, we have this foe. And his name is Aleister Black. He calls himself, I don't know what he calls himself, but he's wronged both of us. And at the end of the day, we both need to come up with the way to deal with, Aleister Black. Oh yes, Kevin, you're right. We got this foe by the name of Aleister Black who beat me on main event or main show, beats you on Explosion or Blow Up. We got to come up with a way to deal with him, and deal with him fast. Well, I've been thinking, Dennis Rodman, since you had hang-ups with all kinds of folks. I mean, you had your hang-ups with Karl Malone, your hang-ups with Randy Savage and Mr. Perfect. Well, I had my hang-ups, with Sami Zayn and Ernest P. Worrell and Shane McMahon and stuff like that. So I'm thinking, why don't we do to Aleister Black what Aleister Black has done to us? Why don't we call him out now? Well, here comes the old world Neverlander, Gorilla Monsoon said, the man who kicked both Dennis Rodman and Kevin Owens in the head and beat them both. Yeah, here he comes, Gorilla Monsoon said. Here he comes now, Aladdin says, and he's not happy. Being called out by these two creeps, Kevin Owens and Dennis Rodman, who would be happy? I think you two want to pick a fight with me. Is that what I'm hearing? Out of date NWO man, Dennis Rodman, and fight again, Kevin Owens? I picked you both because I know you both are smooth pickings. I came to the TWF and I wanted folks to pick a fight with me. But it looks like none of you are going to pick a fight with me. Oh yeah, Dennis Rodman said, I know all about being a weakling. I was in the NWO once, and they called me the Worm, Dennis Rodman. I know all about being a weakling too. I beat up on my good friend Sami Zayn, and I also did shit to Ernest P. Worrell too, so I know all about how it is. I know how it all is to be a weakling. Well, there's two of you and one of me. So the way I look at it is that you two are just going to have to stop until I pick the time and I pick the stead to beat the shit out of you two. Well, Aleister Black, getting on a ring, Gorilla Monsoon said, in my book, that would make him a weakling. Well, you're right about that one, Aladdin says. Aleister Black is a weakling. He'll never strike anyone leer to lair anymore. No, he's never been the same after what happened, Samoa Joe said, and I wouldn't be going around calling him a creep or a heel or a cunt or calling him a weakling either. He is a... Whoa! He just struck both of them from behind like the weakling that he is. The NWO died a long time ago. Get the new shirt. And you, when I'm done with you, you won't be fighting anymore. Well, Aleister Black once again took out Dennis Rodman and Kevin Owens like a weakling here on Monday Night Raw, or Moonday Night Underdone, Gorilla Monsoon said. Give me a break. Yeah, Aladdin said. Once again, Aleister Black being a weakling, striking Dennis Rodman and Kevin Owens from behind when they weren't looking. Hey, no one call. You know what? I think the weaklings are Dennis Rodman and Kevin Owens for them being taken down by Aleister Black. Not once, but 2 times. That was great, Samoa Joe said. How can you back someone up like that? Can you? Will you? Would you stop? Would you be earnest about that? Give me a break backing up Aleister Black and his wrong and and the way he misbehaves. Gorilla Monsoon says. Yeah, Kevin Owens said. That is shameful. Shameful the way he's behaving. Samoa Joe. Yeah, it really is, Gorilla Monsoon says. Yeah, I tell you one thing, Samoa Joe said. Go and tell to his lair he's misbehaving. And now we have Diva Talks in the ring now. Last Monday Night Raw, we had Dennis Rodman and King Kong wrestle, and we had Drew McIntyre and King Kong wrestle, and Drew McIntyre beat King Kong. So after having a talk with the TWF oversight team, the winning team, I come up with this, is that it would be Drew McIntyre fighting King Kong for the TWF heavyweight winnings. And those two will wrestle and fight here today on Monday Night Raw. Well, we got the fight going on in the ring now with Drew McIntyre and King Kong. Ding-ding-ding. Well, we do know that King Kong and Drew McIntyre are going to wrestle again. Oh! And we're out the front. Oh! Drop kick. And Drew McIntyre wanted a Claymore kick. King Kong, Gorilla Monsoon says, is down. King Kong with the splash. I tell you one thing, Aladdin says, it's hard to beat King Kong. You just asked Antonio Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura. They have not been skilled to come up with the answer to King Kong asking. Oh, and King Kong thinks he got everything on the run. Well, I'll tell you one thing. King Kong may have gotten past Antonio Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura, Samoa Joe said, but he won't get past Drew McIntyre. Claymore kick again. Drew McIntyre is about to get the 1-2-3. Randy Orton, ding-ding-ding. RKO on Drew McIntyre. RKO on King Kong. I guess Randy Orton is back, Gorilla Monsoon says. Yeah, I guess Randy Orton is back. He just struck King Kong and Drew McIntyre here. So I guess you could say he's back again. Yeah, I guess you can say he's back again, Aladdin says. But is Randy Orton going to be ready to go? Is he even healingly ready to go? Is healing ready to wrestle and fight? Aladdin said. I don't know, Girl of Monsoon said. I know he came out of nowhere like a wilder mouse out of hell and struck both Drew McIntyre and King Kong when they weren't looking. Once again, another weakling striking folks from behind, and Randy Orton, Girl of Monsoon said. That's right, Samoa Joe said. Randy Orton's back. If he's ready to go, we don't know. We know he did take down Drew McIntyre and King Kong, and I thought it was good. Well, speaking of one weakling to another, speaking of a weakling, I understand Michael Cole is catching up now with Aleister Black. Yes, Gorilla Monsoon. I'm going to be talking with Aleister Black here on Monday Night Raw. Aleister Black, why did you pick Kevin Owens and Dennis Rodman as your beatings? It's like this one, Michael Cole. I have my grounds. I have my sake. I have my why. Why I chose Kevin Owens. Why I chose Dennis Rodman. I got my sake, my why, my grounds. It might not be good enough for you, Michael Cole. It might not be good enough for anyone. But I got my sake, my grounds, my why. And I telling you right now, I came to the TWF and I wanted someone to pick a fight with me. But sadly, Michael Cole, no one picked a fight with me. So I had to pick a fight with them. Well, that was my talk with Aleister Black. Back to you, Gorilla Monsoon. Well, thank you, Michael Cole, for talking with Aleister Black here on Monday Night Raw, or Moonday Night Underdone. Well, it's all the time we got here for Monday Night Raw, or Moonday Night Underdone. I am Gorilla Monsoon for Aladdin and Samoa Joe. We hoped you like Monday Night Raw, or Moonday Night Underdone, and we'll see you tomorrow.